get to the point. If you don't give a fuck about your money, don't watch this video, because I'm going to tell you the truth. Now, if you want to save money and earn, 100 racks a year, listen on. I'm going to be making this video because I be blowing, like my Instagram is blowing up with all these advertisements from coding bootcamps. And I'm going to tell you that these code bootcamps is the biggest waste of money next to college tuitions. All right. Now, let's get to the premise. The premise and the promise of these code bootcamps. They're all out there. App Academy, General Assembly, Mobile Makers. Man, there's just so many goddamn coding bootcamps. I can't even remember the names. All right. But the dream is this. You're going to leave your current job, or you're going to get your unemployed ass into a junior tech position for at least $100,000 a year. And you're going to learn enough technical skill to get hired by these jobs, these tech companies, with 3 to 5 months of intense training. And you're going to be spending 40 hours per week minimum studying and grinding with other people that are as oblivious as technical skills go with you, right? And this is the last thing. It's going to cost you on average $11,000. And it could go up to $20,000. I know there's several, the big name ones that are like 18 racks. And not only that, you have to live in fucking like San Francisco. You have to live in the city, right? Because your ass ain't going to be commuting 30 minutes per day. 30 minutes one way to get to this place. And then you're going to have to pay rent without you earning any money. The math is crazy. But the crazier thing is that loads and loads of people are doing this shit, right? Going to boot camps. At the end of the day, homie, check this out. You're getting pimped out and you don't even know it. You like this bitch right here selling pussy. So let's go over the lies of the matter at hand. The number one lie is like, you're going to be taught by an expert. Get the fuck out of here. Every fucking teacher in these boot camps, there might be one person who knows what the fuck they're doing, but all these other people, they're the graduates from the previous class. All because, beginner technical skill, beginning technical concepts. You could learn that shit from a book, all right? So these people, they're going to these boot camps, and if they're if they're good enough, they could teach the next person what a fucking variable is. They could teach someone an if-else statement. So that's why when you go to these boot camps, these people that are teaching you, they're your previous class. It's like a Ponzi scheme, man. It's like these people are paying, $12,000, $15,000 to learn how to code. But it's like after they code, their ass ain't getting no job. So the code boot camp's like, hey, yo, Billy, you want to teach these motherfuckers how to code? We'll pay you $40,000, $50,000, right? So that's all it is, man. You're not going to be taught by an expert. Don't believe that shit. It's a fucking lie. Let's go with lie number 2. The premise is that you're going to go to these boot camps with like 20 other 30 people. And they all have that same ambition that you do. Like, I want to learn this code. I want to change my life, right? But that's bullshit. It's like everything in life, man. Majority of these people who go to boot camps, they're going there because they're like, I'm going to invest $12,000. And if I sit through this shit for 3-4 months, at the end of the day, I'm going to get paid 6 racks by some company. That's a big fucking rude awakening that is ready to come. And the thing is that this shit is real, man. People think that they could spend $12,000 and just because they spent that money, they're going to come out and they're going to get a 6-figure job. That's bullshit, right? And hey, you finished this goes on from what I was saying in point 2. Lie 2. If you finish this boot camp, you're gonna be a developer and you're gonna be hired without a doubt. That's a fucking lie. But let's man, damn, this shit is crazy. Why do these boot camps do boot camps? Let's do the math, man. If the average cost of this boot camp is like $11,000, there's 30 students per cohort, and that's another wild thing. I'm being very conservative here. There are boot camps with like 60 people per cohort. 4 cohorts per year. That boot camp, that one location is making $1.3 million per year. Sure, they're gonna have to pay rent, right? Sure, they're gonna have to pay for the computers. But these boot camps are renting like in places that's like industrial. That shit ain't that bad. So they're cranking out major figures. And again, like I said, the teachers they hire, man, they're paying those motherfucking graduates like 40, 50 grand a year. Don't play me, man. That shit's bullshit. And another thing, don't get me started on these boot camps that's like, yo, pay us after you get hired. I got started, so I'm gonna show you. Damn, son. On the top right corner, we see that Holberton School is saying that they want 17% of your salary for 3 years. Can you say motherfucking pimping? That shit is pimping to the next level. And App Academy, they want 27 to 22% of your first year salary depending on your deposit, right? I don't care. That's way too much fucking money, especially when it's me doing all the work. And then the Grace Hopper program, they want $20,000 paid in 9 monthly installments after finding your first developer job. So what is that? $20,000 divided by 9. Shit. That's like $2,000 per month almost. Under $2,000, but it's over $1,500, and they want that check after. That's called pimping, man. Same shit as debt. So I'm gonna show you why you want to go to these boot camps. All right. If you're a fucking retard and you need a babysitter to hold your hand, you go to a boot camp. If you a sheep and you just want to do what's cool, do what these marketers tell you is the way to do it, be a sheep and go to a boot camp. Why listen to me though, right? Yeah, I went to a boot camp. But you know what? As soon as I saw how stupid it was, I fucking got a refund. Don't play me, son. I am not going to be sitting with some motherfucking others who don't know what they're doing, who have no ambition. Yo. And this is the funny thing, right? So just to make a point, I looked at my GitHub, I looked at my LinkedIn, and I saw some of the people that I went to these boot camps with. Man, after 3 years, most of these fools are in junior developer positions. And not only that, a large number of them, they went back to their previous jobs before they went to this boot camp. And definitely, I have like less than a handful of people who have like moved up the ranks, right? And I respect that because really these boot camps, you get what you put in it. You get out what you put in it. It's like there was so many people that I remember. It's like I went there because it's like, yo, if I'm gonna be paying this money, I'm gonna get everything out of it. And the thing is that there were situations when I was talking to some of these teachers, right, who were previous graduates. I would ask them questions that these motherfuckers didn't know the answer to. That was red flag number 1, right? And then red flag number 2, there was like half the class who had that mentality of, yo, I'm gonna just pay this money, and because I went to a college and got an economics degree, a political science degree, my dumbass made that mistake. I'm gonna become this developer thing, right? That's so hot, and I'm gonna get a 6-figure job. Yo, there were so many people who didn't know or didn't do the prerequisite work in the beginning. Yo, don't play yourself, man. So these boot camps, in my opinion, they're all foo-foo. And everything that I got right now, it's not from a boot camp. And why should you listen to me? Because motherfucker, now I make $250,000, more than $250,000 per year. But that's just me, man. That's just me because I put my hustle in this. I grinded for this, man. Everything that I have right now, it's from my own blood, sweat, tears. It's not from a fucking boot camp that I went for 2 weeks. I wasn't going to sit 16 weeks through that bullshit. It's like the class moves in a speed that makes sure that everyone is all together. Why should the class move at the speed of the dumbest fucker in the class? Don't play me, man. And again, who were the biggest money makers in the San Francisco gold rush? You think it was the motherfuckers catching gold, man? Catching gold in their nets? Nah, dude. The biggest money makers in the gold rush were the people selling the tools, the picks and axes, or the people selling the clothes for the gold rushers to wear. Levi Strauss, son. So, goes to that point. Do you think who's the biggest money maker in the education of tech? Yo, it's these boot camps and universities, man. So there you have it. Code boot camps, I say it's the biggest waste of money, man. Get with it. Code Hova. Holla at me.